Hey sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Nanyacim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you so much, and I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for always coming back to watch my videos. You are awesome. So today I got something that I saw and I was like, it would be nice bringing it here so we all can talk about it. I really do want to hear what you got to say about it. And is sex a duty in marriage, right? So we are gonna go into the video and see what they really got to tell us. Let's find out if they are saying that sex is a duty in marriage or not. All right, with that being said, let's get into this video. Stay glued to your screen.
Is a duty in marriage.
No, that's why I said they want a woman to satisfy his sexual need.
Pleasure. Okay, so no, yes. What about Yes. Because I would say, like, if he's marrying you, he's protecting and providing. Why would you not give him sex? Do you show up to your job when you don't feel like it?
Yes.
Being a wife is a job. That's your job. Just do it because, even when you don't feel like it.
So may I ask a question then? You're a man, you're a provider. I want this, so you go get it for me. Because you're a man. You know what a woman wants. Provide that for me and that's it.
Provide what?
The moment you provide me what I want. I want a bigger house. I want a bigger car. I want a bigger everything.
Wait. I'm actually...
but you're a provider. And when you marry you, you are my man. Provide for me.
I'm glad you said that because that's what modern women do. Actually, one of the number one indicators that a woman is going to leave is if she starts to out-earn her man. And even when you're talking about like education, like, or they out-educate their man, like that's a very similar story that I hear often. So you're actually kind of correct. Women do that constantly. And so when a man has the same standard, it's somehow like women get mad.
Exactly. So if that is the case, then we can't complain about either side. You're a provider, you do what the woman wants. A lot of men will say that it's entitlement. Well, then if you're demanding for your woman to even have sex with you when even she's not in the mood, that's entitlement no?
Men don't mind providing for women that deserve it.
Well, then a woman doesn't mind opening her legs for a man that deserves it. If you act right, you'll get everything. Definitely.
So why are you getting into a relationship with someone that don't deserve it then?
Because you don't always know who you're getting with.
Okay, now you're waffling.
I think submission is understanding somebody else's strengths. So if you are a man and you're telling me, babe, I need to go and get this job and you're going to have to do this because this is the plan and this is what you need to do. I guess I would submit in that position because your planning is what you do best. That's your skill. That's what you do. If we're now in the house and you're trying to tell me how is the best way for us to spend money in the house when I run the home, then I'm not going to submit to you trying to tell me that because actually you need to respect my role and I respect yours. I believe that's what submission is. Submission is when you understand that in respect somebody else's position being in that situation specifically ahead of yours.
Do you think of yourself as a submissive person?
Listen, I dated a Nigerian for 5 years. I know what submission is. And yes, I am submissive if it makes sense. I don't submit just for the sake of things. And when things don't make sense, I actually am able to communicate clearly and maturely enough to explain why this doesn't make sense.
Do you think you give off submissive energy?
But that's not the point. And this is the thing. What I feel like is my strength and power as a woman is actually a filter that I feel gets the right people around me. Because when you get to know me, you understand that what I'm doing is to test people because I need to know that the man that I'm getting with is emotionally mature enough to understand that I can be a powerful woman, but I can also be a feminine woman that can take care of a man and nurture him.
I can ask you a question. Are you single?
I am, of course.
Okay, that's what.
No, it's not. Do you know why I'm single? Because I was in an abusive relationship for 5 years. And I finally decided to leave and say, actually, do you know what? This man, I'm giving everything that I can. I become a robot for this person. He didn't value me.
Did you file a police report?
I never did because I thought I was protecting him, because I loved him.
So why didn't you file when you left?
I didn't file because I don't need to. He's a black man. I'd rather protect him in that way and just walk away from the situation and say, do you know what? The universe will deal with you. I don't need to put further.
But earlier on, you said that the reason why you're single is because you were a powerful woman and he couldn't help your dreams or whatever it is you said.
No.
And now you're saying you left because he was abusive.
I'll explain to you.
So which one is it?
I have my own power as a woman.
And what power is that?
My power is the power of femininity, the power of being able to speak intelligently, but quite simply, without having to prove points all the time.
Yeah, but men don't give a shit if you're intelligent.
But the thing is, I don't.
They just care if you're cooperative, submissive,
but let me
and
tell
you're
you
nurturing.
Let me tell you something. Before I am with a man, I am myself. If I have a career, if I have my own dreams in life, I don't expect to have to give all that up because I have a man at home and I have to be submissive. I am powerful in who I am, but I can also be a woman that is in a relationship and can be happy. I don't need to be showing my power and dick measuring with my husband. That's stupid.
So let's say, for example, you get with a guy that's a 1%, maybe Drake or Future or any of that, and he said, "I want you to quit your job." Are you going to quit your job?
The thing is,
If he provides.
it depends on the alternative. It depends on the alternative. Because
Answer the
you're asking
question.
me- it depends on the alternative. I can't just tell you because Future and Drake, what are they going to offer me?
Okay,
Okay,
let's
Baby
say a guy that's a
mothers,
1%.
maybe mother drama.
Maybe
if,
he- okay,
if
let's
you're
say-
telling
Maybe
me,
a little drama
if he
it's
says
Drake.
to me, babe, listen.
Okay, this is a guy that you want to be with. He has the like, this is the guy. I don't know what the guy is to you, but like, we don't need to make it complicated. It's not Future, it's not Drake, it's just whatever your dream guy is. He says, quit your job, yes or no?
I'll be like, what do you want me to do then?
I
Because
would.
I'll get bored at home. I'm not gonna lie. I've got
Do you know what's so funny?
Okay, but
is that you
but
think you're submissive.
yeah,
it's amazing
yeah,
that you think you're
that's not
submissive.
No, but-
You're a
but-
masculine woman,
no,
bro, that
no,
wants a
This is-
guy
this
to
is
be
what-
on your
here,
own
here,
terms.
What sense does it make?
Let me just explain it to you, okay? Because that's your boss. Like, submission is looking at that man like he is your boss.
But
and
he's
so,
not my boss.
And so, but that's because you're not submissive. Like I googled the definition of submissive. It's the action of accepting or yielding to a superior force or to the will or authority of another person. So it's you're giving the man authority to tell you to quit your job,
but
and you
not
listen.
over everything. That's the whole point. It needs to be selective because.
That's
That's
the
not
problem.
submission.
That's the problem.
But you want the total submission where total submission does not make sense because it's not every single time that a man's decision to tell you to do something is going to be right. The moment you start accepting to be submissive over things that don't make sense, you're going to
Okay.
lose yourself.
Yeah,
and
but the
you're
things that
happy.
don't make
but the
sense,
thing is,
you don't have to do that. But the stuff that do make sense,
So you telling me to quit my job without giving me an alternative of what I'm going to do
Okay.
doesn't make
This is-
sense.
what
So I'll
do you mean
say, what do you want me
alternative? You're
to
going to
okay.
stay home and
This
take
is-
And
care
do
of
what?
the kids.
And do what?
This
So-
is- this is- this
One
is-
second,
this is-
Pearl,
this
go
is-
on.
This is how it would be, okay? It's trusting his judgment. So you saying, oh, well, it depends on all these factors, da-da-da. Submission is saying, you know what? I know you're a good man. I picked you. I trust your judgment. You pick your boss.
Okay.
You pick who you're going to submit to. So, but when you're coming in and saying, well, I need to know all the details, da-da-da-da-da-da, that's not submissive.
It's not necessarily about
If a
knowing
man
the
says to you,
details.
right, listen, at 8 o'clock, I'm coming to pick you up. Put on your best dress and your best shoes. Don't worry about it. I got you. What are you going to do?
Cool. So when
Are you
I'm-
going to be like, yeah, but where are we going?
No.
What we doing? Who are we going to be with?
So listen to this.
How did you do
No,
That's
look-
what. That's what. Hang
and
on.
look
That's
at
what
the-
it sounds like you're
Hold on, but
going to
don't
do.
you
So
think it's a
hang on.
bit
One
different?
second. One
Wait.
second. Because
That's no different.
because
Wait, it's not
this is the
different.
thing. Because when a man does that, he's actually doing it to see what you're like.
Okay, this is actually very interesting to watch, and she's actually making sense. Like, you do not submit to everything because, like, sometimes the person you are submitting to, maybe his decision might not be right or it's maybe wrong, right? So she actually, was making sense in some ways, and also, like, I love also the way she answered some of the questions. But then I kind of feel like if you are going to be, like, when you are married and if doing your job, like they say, is sex a duty in the marriage, I personally feel like it is not, because once you start feeling anxiety or having fear over doing something, or, like, it means like it's no longer, it should not be a duty. It should be something you, like, you both are willing and ready to do, and the very rest of it. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, and also it's more also like watering one another, like, because when you are in a relationship, you have to, like, water one another, because when you do not water one another, the plants are gonna die, wither and die. So you guys, the left hand should watch the right hand, and the right hand should watch the left hand, and it should feel like, whatever you are doing with your husband, it should be it should kind of feel freeing and effortless, right? So so this is where I'm going to draw the curtain, and I am going to say that I appreciate you all for all your support. I really do want to know what you all think in the comment section, and see you all in my next video. Bye.